Welcome back, coin collectors and treasure hunters. In today's video, first up, we're diving into one of the most fascinating and highly sought-after coins from Australia, the 1983 Australia 5 cents coin with the rare and mysterious brown dots variety. This isn't just any ordinary small denomination coin. This is a powerful piece of numismatic history that has collectors buzzing with excitement and eager to own one in any condition, especially in very fine condition, which is known to carry big value in the auction market today. Let's begin with the history and background of the 1983 Australian 5 cents coin. Minted by the Royal Australian Mint, the 5 cents coin was part of the standard decimal currency system introduced in 1966. However, in 1983, a relatively low number of these coins were released into circulation, and most were kept in mint sets, making circulated versions much rarer. What truly sets the 1983 coin apart is its connection to the unique errors and discolorations found on certain coins, now popularly referred to as the brown dots variety. This mysterious appearance, likely caused by a specific chemical reaction or oxidation during the minting process, makes these coins not only historic, but also exceptionally collectible. The unique features of the 1983 Australia 5 cents coin are what truly capture the interest of seasoned collectors. At first glance, the coin bears the familiar portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse and the iconic echidna on the reverse. But for those who know what to look for, the subtle brown spotting often seen around the edges or across the surface is a telltale sign of this rare variety. These brown dots, rather than being a flaw, are actually what make the coin so special. They distinguish it from other circulated coins and hint at the rare chemical processes that affected only a small portion of the mintage. When found in very fine condition, with minimal wear and well-preserved details, the coin becomes an irresistible prize. The rarity and condition of this coin play a massive role in its increasing demand among collectors around the world. Not many of these 1,983 brown dot coins were widely circulated, and even fewer have survived in very fine or better condition. Most coins from that era have experienced heavy wear, making pristine or even well-preserved circulated examples incredibly scarce. The brown dots themselves add a layer of uniqueness that has turned this coin into a collectible phenomenon. The more pronounced and consistent the brown coloration, the more desirable it becomes. This has driven collector demand through the roof in recent years, and the market is showing no signs of slowing down. Speaking of the market, let us talk about the current value of the 1983 Australia 5 cents brown dots coin in very fine condition. While it may surprise some, this small coin has reached big numbers at auctions and among private collectors. In today's vibrant collector market, coins of this variety in very fine condition are fetching impressive prices. Depending on the clarity of the dots, the preservation of the design, and the overall appeal, this coin can be valued anywhere from $120,000 or more in strong collector circles. That is a huge leap from face value and a testament to how valuable rare varieties can be when the demand is strong and the coin is well preserved. For collectors looking to own or invest in this coin, here are some tips to keep in mind. Always handle your coins carefully to preserve their condition, especially rare varieties like the brown dots 1983 Australia 5 cents. Use gloves and store your coins in acid-free holders or capsules to avoid further oxidation. When buying, make sure to verify the coin's authenticity and get a professional opinion if needed. Pay attention to the evenness and natural tone of the brown spotting, as artificial toning can reduce value. And remember, coins in very fine condition with clearly visible features and clean surfaces are the ones that attract top dollar in auctions and private sales. In conclusion, the 1983 Australian 5 cents coin with brown dots in very fine condition is more than just a piece of metal. It is a symbol of rarity, history, and hidden value. As demand continues to grow and supply remains extremely limited, this coin stands out as a shining star in the world of numismatics. If you are lucky enough to own one, hold on to it tight or consider capitalizing on its current market boom. Next up, we are diving deep into one of Australia's most sought-after and intriguing coins, the 1995 Australia 5 cents grey dots variety. If you have got this coin in your collection, especially in very fine condition, you might be holding on to a small fortune. So sit back, relax, and get ready to uncover why this coin is creating buzz in the collector's market and how its value is skyrocketing today. Let's begin with the history and background of this extraordinary coin. The 5-cent denomination was first introduced in Australia in 1966, following the country's transition to decimal currency. Designed by the renowned artist Stuart Devlin, the reverse of the coin famously features the echidna, a unique and beloved Australian animal. By 1995, the coin was already a familiar part of everyday transactions. However, something rare and mysterious happened during the minting process that year, leading to the emergence of what we now refer to as the grey dots variety. So what exactly makes the 1995 grey dots coin stand out? It is all about the unique features. The term grey dots refers to the subtle but distinctive greyish-toned spots that appear on specific specimens of this coin. These dots are not a result of wear or post-mint damage. Instead, they are believed to be linked to a unique error or anomaly during the minting or metal composition process, something that was not caught at the Royal Australian Mint at the time. These marks give the coin a distinct identity, separating it from millions of ordinary 1995 5-cent coins. In a very fine condition, where details of the echidna remain crisp and the coin shows minimal signs of circulation, the rarity and visual uniqueness make it a true gem for collectors. The rarity of the 1995 grey dots 5-cent coin cannot be overstated. While millions of standard 5-cent coins were produced in 1995, only a very small number exhibit this unique grey spotting effect. And within that subset, finding coins that have survived in very fine or better condition is incredibly difficult. This makes it a prized target for serious numismatists. Condition plays a huge role in the coin's market desirability, and coins graded as very fine demonstrate just enough wear to confirm circulation, but still maintain strong eye appeal and all the essential design features intact. Because of this, the demand for high-grade examples of the grey dots variant has surged, driving up its value significantly. Now let's talk about what everyone's eager to know, its market value in dollars today. In today's booming collector market, the 1995 grey dots 5-cent coin in very fine condition is seeing impressive returns. While common coins from that era might only fetch face value or slightly above, this rare variety can command high prices at auctions and private sales. Depending on the clarity of the dots and the overall preservation of the coin, collectors are paying anywhere from $112,000 or more in the current action-driven market. And as awareness of this variety continues to grow among international collectors, values are expected to rise even further. It is not just a coin, it is a small treasure from Australian numismatic history that is gaining serious attention. For collectors and enthusiasts looking to find or preserve this gem, here are a few helpful tips. First, examine your old Australian coin collections carefully. You may have this rare variety without even realizing it. Use a magnifying glass to spot the subtle grey marks that make this coin special. If you suspect you have one, consider getting it professionally graded to verify its authenticity and condition, as this will significantly boost its value in the market. And most importantly, store it properly in a coin flip or capsule away from humidity and handling to preserve its current grade or even improve its future value. To conclude, the 1995 Australia 5-cent grey dots coin is much more than a simple piece of change. It is a remarkable rarity with a captivating backstory, visually unique features, and increasing demand in the collector world. Coins like this remind us of how valuable even the smallest denominations can become when rarity, condition, and history collide. If you are lucky enough to own one, especially in very fine condition, you might be holding on to a valuable piece of numismatic art with big dollar potential. Keep collecting, stay curious, and always look closely. You never know what hidden treasures might be waiting in your pocket change. Next up, we are diving into the fascinating world of Australian numismatics as we explore the highly sought-after Australia 5 cents 2000 grey layer coin in very fine condition. This coin has become one of the hottest topics among collectors, gaining immense attention in recent years for its unique features, limited availability, and rising market value. If you are a collector, investor, or simply curious about rare coins, this is one you do not want to miss. The 5-cent coin from Australia, minted in the year 2000, may seem like an ordinary piece at first glance, but it holds a fascinating story within its metal. Released during the early years of the new millennium, this coin marked a period when the Royal Australian Mint was facing a transitional phase in its minting technology. It was during this time that a small number of these coins were minted with a mysterious grey layer, believed to have formed due to an unusual planchet composition or an unintentional metal mix during the minting process. This layer sets it apart from standard issues, making it not only rare, but also incredibly intriguing for experts and enthusiasts alike. What makes the Australia 5-cent 2000 grey layer coin truly stand out is its distinct appearance. The coin features a beautiful greyish tone, different from the usual shiny or dull nickel look found on typical 5-cent pieces. This grey layer creates a unique texture and colour that immediately draws the eye and sparks curiosity. On top of its visual appeal, the coin still showcases the classic echidna design on the reverse and the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse. But it is the underlying layer and unusual finish that really elevates its value and appeal. This unintentional yet aesthetically remarkable feature has transformed what was once an everyday coin into a treasure worth pursuing. When it comes to rarity, this coin checks all the boxes for high collector demand. Only a small number of the 2000 Australia 5-cent coins were affected by this mysterious grey layer, and even fewer have survived in very fine or better condition. Coins that have remained in circulation free or lightly circulated states are prized even more, and a very fine condition coin is considered highly desirable. The combination of low mintage anomaly, excellent preservation, and visible unique characteristics makes this piece a dream find for any serious collector. Its rarity continues to be a key driver in pushing its value higher with each passing year. Now let's talk about the current market value, and it is nothing short of impressive. The Australia 5-cent 2000 grey layer coin in very fine condition is turning heads in auctions and private sales, often fetching a significantly higher price than many other coins from the same era. While exact values fluctuate based on condition and demand, it is not unusual to see these coins valued at $105,000 or more, depending on the collector's interest and the coin's presentation. This coin is no longer just pocket change, it is a hidden gem that is capturing top dollar attention on the collector's market today. Demand is growing, awareness is increasing, and the coin's market value continues to climb as more collectors realize how special and limited this piece really is. For collectors who are lucky enough to own one of these rare coins, or those looking to acquire it, there are a few important things to keep in mind. First, ensure proper storage in a coin holder or capsule to preserve its very fine condition. Avoid touching the surface with bare hands, as the oils can damage the unique grey layer. Always verify the authenticity of the coin, and if possible, consider getting it graded by a reputable service. Coins in certified holders with a high-grade designation can command even higher prices. Keep an eye on auctions and collector forums, because opportunities to buy or sell this rare coin can come quickly and go just as fast due to the rising demand. In conclusion, the Australia 5-cent 2000 grey layer coin in very fine condition is a shining example of how an unexpected minting anomaly can lead to one of the most talked about coins in the collector's world. Its historical background, unique appearance, undeniable rarity, and increasing market value make it a top-tier addition to any collection. As more people learn about this coin and its potential, the value is only expected to rise. So whether you are a seasoned collector or just starting your numismatic journey, keep your eyes peeled for this incredible piece. It could very well be one of the best investments in the world of rare coins today. Next up, we're spotlighting a highly sought-after piece from Australia, the 1980 Australia 5-cent coin, particularly the rare variety known for its distinctive brown dots. This coin, especially in very fine condition, is turning heads among collectors worldwide. If you own one or are thinking about collecting, stay tuned. This coin could hold a surprising amount of value. Let us start with a little history and background. The Australian 5-cents coin was first introduced in 1966, following the country's transition to decimal currency. The 5-cents denomination has been a staple in Australian pockets ever since, and over the years, some issues have developed into rare collector pieces. The 1980 Australia 5-cents coin is one of them, particularly due to a minting quirk that left some coins with unique and unusual brown dots on their surface, a feature that distinguishes them from the regular issues of that year. These dots were not intended by the mint, and are believed to be a result of chemical reactions during the storage or minting process, giving this coin a distinctive character that makes it stand out. What makes this coin incredibly unique is its combination of age, era characteristics, and aesthetic appeal. The 1980 Australia 5-cents brown dots variety features small, dark-toned specks that appear on the obverse or reverse, giving it a patinated or aged look. This was not part of the original design, but has become an unofficial marker of rarity. These brown dots, especially when evenly spread and visible without magnification, are now viewed as a positive trait by collectors, rather than a flaw. They give the coin personality, authenticity, and a signature look that many in the numismatic world appreciate. Rarity plays a massive role in the increasing demand for this coin. While millions of 5-cents coins were minted in 1980, only a very limited number developed the brown dots over time. This unexpected transformation, combined with the coin's already aging condition, means that finding one in very fine condition is extremely rare today. Collectors are always on the lookout for error coins or minting anomalies, and the brown dot variety fits perfectly into that high-demand niche. The coin's rarity is further amplified by the growing number of collectors and investors entering the coin market, especially those looking for overlooked gems that are now proving to be extremely valuable. Speaking of value, the 1980 Australia 5-cents brown dots coin in very fine condition has recently seen a sharp increase in market attention and price. Depending on the clarity of the dots, the overall condition, and the coin's visual appeal, its value can range $115,000 or more in the auction market today. And with the current trend of rare coin appreciation, this value is expected to continue rising. Coins with visible brown dots and minimal wear are especially prized, and auction houses, online marketplaces, and numismatic fairs are seeing a high level of activity surrounding this coin. It is truly becoming a star in the Australian decimal coin collection scene. For collectors looking to acquire or maintain such a coin, there are a few valuable tips. First, always store your coins in a dry, temperature-controlled environment to preserve their natural condition. When acquiring a 1980 brown dot variety, try to verify the authenticity and ensure the coin has not been cleaned or altered, as natural toning is part of its appeal. If you already own one, consider having it professionally graded to get an accurate market valuation. Investing in this coin now is a smart move, as its limited availability and increasing demand will likely push its value even higher in the years to come. In conclusion, the Australia 5-cents 1980 brown dots coin is a remarkable treasure in the world of rare coins. Its historical roots, unique features, and rarity have positioned it as a must-have for any serious collector. The coin's value is already strong and shows all signs of becoming even more valuable over time. Next up, we are diving into an incredible numismatic discovery that is capturing serious attention in the collector's market. The Australia 5-cents 1983 grey layer coin in very fine condition. This small yet mighty coin holds significant value in today's auction markets, and collectors around the globe are scrambling to find this rare piece. If you have got one in your collection, you might be holding on to a true hidden treasure. Let us explore why this coin is in such high demand and what makes it a standout among Australian currency. The Australia 5-cents coin was first introduced in 1966 when Australia transitioned to decimal currency. Over the years, this coin became a staple in everyday use, commonly found in pockets and cash registers. But in 1983, something remarkable happened, a unique variation of the coin appeared, known today as the grey layer version. Minted during a time when the Royal Australian Mint was undergoing some changes and experimenting with planchette materials, a limited number of these coins featured a distinct grey-toned surface that set them apart from the standard shine of other years. This subtle but fascinating difference was overlooked by many at the time, but today it has become the hallmark of a truly collectible piece. What makes the 1983 grey layer coin particularly unique is this unmistakable dull grey tone, which is the result of a rare minting process variation. Unlike the typical shiny nickel surface, these coins possess a matte, almost frosted appearance, giving them a distinct visual texture. Combined with the classic echidna design by Stuart Devlin on the reverse and Queen Elizabeth II's effigy on the obverse, this variation blends aesthetic beauty with historical rarity. It is not just another 5-cent coin, it is a coin with a story, and every collector loves a story. Now let us talk rarity. The 1983 grey layer 5-cent coin was not mass-produced in its unique form. Very few were struck with this specific finish, and even fewer have survived in very fine or better condition after decades in circulation. Its rarity makes it a prize for numismatists, especially those focused on Australian coinage. The coin's scarcity, combined with its unique appearance and historical context, fuels an intense demand in the collecting community. Coins in very fine condition, showing light wear and retaining sharp detail, are even more sought after because they strike the perfect balance between preservation and authenticity. Currently, this coin is enjoying a surge in value in auction markets around the world. Collectors are willing to pay top dollar for verified examples of the 1983 grey layer 5-cent coin, especially those graded in very fine or higher condition. Depending on the buyer, condition, and certification, this coin can command prices $112,000 or more in online auctions and numismatic marketplaces. Its price continues to grow as awareness spreads, and as more collectors begin to hunt for this rarity, the value is only expected to rise. Holding one of these coins is not just a point of pride, it is a smart investment. Next up, we have something incredibly special and exciting for all the numismatists out there. We are going to dive deep into the world of Australian coins and uncover the stunning story behind the Australia 5-cent 1997 grey dots coin in very fine condition. This coin is not just another piece of metal dash, it is a highly sought-after rarity with a growing reputation among collectors and investors. And yes, its value in the current market is booming, especially in dollars. Let us begin with a little history and background. The Australian 5-cent coin has been part of the country's decimal currency system since 1966. The 1997 version was minted during a period of stability in design and production, but not every coin came out exactly the same. While millions of 5-cent coins were produced in 1997, a select few were struck with an unusual and distinctive flaw that has made them extremely rare. These are the so-called grey dots variety, named after the tiny greyish dots visible on both sides of the coin, often the result of a minting anomaly or unique die characteristics that occurred that year. Coins bearing this feature are now treated as treasures in the numismatic world. What makes this coin stand out isn't just the date or its denomination, it's the unique grey dot appearance, which cannot be found on regular issues of the same year. These dots are not simply the result of wear or environmental damage, they are believed to have formed during the striking process, making each coin with this feature distinctively special. On top of that, when the coin is found in very fine condition, where the fine details of Queen Elizabeth II's portrait and the echidna on the reverse are still sharp and clear, its appeal to collectors rises dramatically. Now let's talk about rarity and collector demand. The Australia 5-cent 1997 grey dots variety is exceptionally scarce, and few have survived in such preserved states like very fine condition. Rarity alone already makes this coin stand out in the global market, but when paired with high-condition grades, it skyrockets in popularity and value. Collectors and investors are constantly searching for these coins, and because only a small number are known to exist with the grey dots, they are often fiercely bid on at auctions and private sales. Demand for rare Australian varieties has been surging in recent years, and this coin is a prime example of how a unique error can turn a common denomination into a prized collectible. Speaking of value, let us discuss the current market price in dollars. For a very fine condition, Australia 5 cents 1997 grey dots coin, the value today can be significantly higher than face value. Depending on the clarity of the dots and overall appearance, collectors have been known to pay $105,000 for one of these coins. In exclusive numismatic auctions, they can fetch big dollar amounts, particularly if authenticated and well preserved. The price continues to rise as more collectors become aware of this variety and as fewer specimens remain in such excellent condition. For collectors looking to own or find this rare coin, here are some smart tips. Always inspect your 1997 Australia 5-cent coins carefully under good lighting and magnification. Look for those unique grey dots, especially around the Queen's hair and the echidna's body. Keep your coin protected in a holder or capsule to maintain its condition. And if you are buying, make sure to buy from reputable dealers or get the coin professionally graded to confirm its authenticity. As more people enter the coin collecting scene, this coin's demand and value are only expected to go up, making now the perfect time to acquire one. To wrap it all up, the Australia 5 cents 1997 grey dots in very fine condition is more than just a coin. It is a rare gem, a valuable piece of Australian minting history, and a high-demand collectible with a strong and growing market value in dollars. If you are lucky enough to own one, treasure it. If you are looking for one, stay persistent and sharp, because this is a coin that represents both history and investment potential. Next up, we dive deep into one of Australia's hidden treasures in the world of numismatics. The Australia 5 cents coin from 1999 with a silver shade finish in very fine condition. This coin may seem small in denomination, but in today's action-packed coin market, it carries a massive presence. If you are a passionate coin collector or just beginning your numismatic journey, this is one rare coin you need to know about. Its unique look, scarce availability, and strong collector demand have made it one of the most sought-after coins in recent years, and its value in dollars is climbing higher than ever. The history and background of the Australia 5 cents coin traces back to 1966, when Australia adopted the decimal currency system. The 5 cents coin has always held a special place in everyday circulation, featuring the image of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse and the iconic echidna on the reverse. However, in 1999, something distinct caught the attention of coin enthusiasts. A batch of these coins showcased a noticeable silver-like shade, standing out from the usual nickel and copper blend appearance. While it was not officially listed as a special release or error coin, collectors began noticing and preserving these rare silver-toned pieces, which are now becoming increasingly difficult to find in circulation. What makes the 1999 silver shade version of this coin truly unique is its unexpected luster and coloration. Unlike the standard duller grey appearance of most 5 cents, this version carries a bright, almost proof-like shine, which gives it the appearance of a higher-grade silver coin. This feature is believed to result from a special minting variation or a specific alloy mix used in a limited batch. This unique shade, coupled with a very fine condition, significantly boosts its appeal among collectors who are always in search of coins with distinctive traits that set them apart from the ordinary. The fine detailing of the echidna's spines, Queen Elizabeth II's portrait, and the overall brilliance make this piece an absolute eye-catcher in any collection. Now, let's talk rarity and collector demand. The Australia 5 cents 1999 silver shade coin is not just rare, it is becoming increasingly scarce in the numismatic market. Because it was not widely publicized or known at the time of its initial circulation, many of these silver-toned coins were used in everyday transactions and lost over time. Only sharp-eyed collectors managed to save them, especially those in near uncirculated or very fine condition. As a result, demand has now skyrocketed. Collectors and investors are actively chasing this coin, particularly when it retains its shine, detail, and integrity after more than 2 decades. This coin has earned its spot as one of the most highly desirable modern Australian coins among rare coin dealers and private collectors alike. In terms of current market value, the Australia 5 cents 1999 silver shade coin, in very fine condition, is creating waves in auctions and online marketplaces. While its face value is a mere 5 cents, its collector's value can reach $102,000 depending on the condition, buyer interest, and the rarity of the silver tone variant. As more collectors learn about this unusual coin, its value continues to grow. Several recent private sales have shown that this coin can command upward $104,000 or more when presented in excellent condition with strong silver toning. In the action-driven market of today, where rare finds are snapped up quickly, this coin is a prime example of small denomination turning into big dollar gains. For collectors aiming to add this beautiful coin to their collection, here are a few key tips. First, ensure the coin has the distinct silver shade, not just a polished look, but an actual bright luster that is different from the usual 5-cent tone. Look for pieces with minimal wear, where details on both sides remain clear. Coins kept in dry, protective holders since their discovery in 1999 tend to retain their brilliance. Networking with other collectors, attending local coin shows, and monitoring rare coin auctions are excellent ways to spot and potentially acquire one. Always be ready to act quickly, as these coins are getting snatched up rapidly due to their rising value and shrinking availability. In conclusion, the Australia 5 cents 1999 silver shade coin, in very fine condition, is a modern-day marvel in the world of coin collecting. Its unintentional uniqueness, limited availability, and striking appearance have made it a high-demand collectible. More than just a small coin, it is a piece of Australian minting history that continues to gain recognition and value. Whether you are a seasoned collector or a beginner, this coin represents a golden opportunity to own a piece that combines rarity, beauty, and investment potential. So keep your eyes open, your collection ready, and remember, sometimes the smallest coins hold the biggest value. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this deep dive into rare coins, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss another valuable discovery. See you in the next video.